Welcome back to another shift here at the Intensive Car Unit. Today, we're gonna we're gonna reinforce some of the areas of the rear subframe that we cut out on the last episode. Because right now, that thing's not gonna cut it. I mean, if I tried to put it on the ground, it'd probably just like a wet noodle. And that's not gonna work for us, especially with the added forces and stuff we're gonna be doing. So on this episode, we're gonna work on reinforcing the rear section of the rear subframe that we cut out on the last episode. So I hope you enjoy, and let's cut the chit chat and get back to work, right? You guys just saw me find center for my lines, and I also marked out 2¼ inches from here on both sides of my subframe reinforcement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this handy dandy little thing that I got from Centurial. There's that. It's got a laser pointer inside of her. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to essentially push this while I'm lining up my laser across the way. So what it's going to look like is I'm going to come here and I'm just going to force those lines to line up, and I'm going to make sure all my pins match up. So all my pins from one side to the opposing side match up, and then once they do, I can then take that, design whatever that shape is, and draw it onto my points, and then cut it.
I did this off camera just because I wanted to, it was a little tight. I couldn't get a good video of it, but what I've done here is I've made a grid. This is center line with bolt or eyeballed center line. Top side of the bracket, bottom side of this bracket right here. Center line approximately of those two. I did it on both sides, and that's gonna give me a reference point on where I'm going to tack or add in the crossbar for this. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm just drawing this out. I'm gonna need a center reference point marked here, and that's where the center of my my tube is gonna go for that cross brace. So go ahead and watch me do all this.
All right, now that we were able to actually get the rear subframe section reinforced, now we can start working on the next steps. But I'm not gonna bore us on any of that because, well, maybe I should, because it's not boring. We're gonna start working on getting the transmission in place and getting it mounted, but that's not gonna happen until the next episode. Which brings me back into this episode. I just wanna thank you guys for your continued support, your comments, your likes, your questions that you guys have been messaging me on this in YouTube and in other locations. We're going to keep digging away at this one, keep working away, and just keep developing what we have. If you like this episode, again, like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, downvote, give me something to work with. Again, as always, please stay safe.